QVC UK is based on 2 sites and they're about 200 miles apart, and sometimes when you're kind of based at your desk in London, it's really easy to get caught up in what you're doing and lose sight of the bigger picture.
Imagine a world of everyone sitting around and drinking H2O.
It's a fun way of really getting people to perform at their best. What we end up doing is a communication exercise where essentially the people who are the most opposite of each other, they have to sell something to their opposite group. And what you saw was them just simply selling water.
And you've got a choice of sparkling, still, but you could have a combination of them both.
And they make reasonable progress towards that. We're only giving them a short period of time to do that. But they also stumble a little bit. And that's just as much fun and just as much part of the learning, because when they stumble, they realize how hard it is to get out of their default style.
But you managed to what was your strategy?
This is intended for leaders in the company. But it was interesting that our president at the time, Doug Briggs, his philosophy was that everybody in the company is a leader, because he didn't see leadership had anything to do with title or hierarchy. He thought leadership was simply about influencing others. So today we do this training for everybody, every person that answers the phone, every person in our warehouse that packs boxes, as well as managers and technical specialists throughout the company. This is a part of everybody's training.
For me, the best thing was meeting new people, working with a team, and that was also important.
I think one of the most important things is becoming, really being able to be myself and sort of come out of my shell. I think the training really enables people to do that and be themselves and also interact with other people.
Through the 2 days, we had this slow down, get to know thyself day.
How does that go?
People all over the world.
Oh, yes.
The second day is much more action-oriented, and the action is about little things like how to be more accountable, take responsibility for things, move quickly, be decisive, but do it in the right way. Also, we do a concept on coaching and feedback, how to help others in need, how to give people feedback generously and honestly, and yet with a bit of tact. We've seen very sharp gains in people's ability to communicate with each other in a respectful manner. We've seen improvements in accountability. We've seen great improvements in the leaders being able to communicate better, so their direction is clear. They know how to communicate in different people's languages, because not everybody does executive speak.
The bit that made the difference to me was the ability to network with people. I found there's people in the business that I didn't even know existed, so it's been a great eye-opener for me.
Our belief is that when you work on people, you no longer get incremental gains, you get order of magnitude gains. If all 2,500 people just get 1% better, that's a 2,500% improvement. And we can't get that any other place in the business.
Yeah, because it was nice, short, sweet, punchy. And what did you guys think?
Attending courses like the QVC Difference was really, really valuable for me to meet people in different areas, whether that's in the call centre or the distribution centre or even in marketing or broadcast here. It really, really adds value to my own job, and it just makes courses and working at QVC just much, much more pleasurable, because you feel like you know everyone.